Hello, I'm Justin Schneider, Director of State Government Relations for Indiana Farm Bureau. On behalf of Farm Bureau members and our lobbying team, I want to thank you for your interest in policy issues and advocacy on behalf of Farm Bureau members. We have just completed the second half of session. Many bills passed, quite a few died, and several still have differences that need to be worked out. Conference committee time, the last 2 weeks of sessions, is like overtime in a sporting event. It provides the author of a bill and the sponsor in the other house the opportunity to work out the differences so they can present it to their respective houses for final vote. We've had a successful session, and we'll provide a complete recap after session is complete. In the meantime, please check the dispatch to find out information about key bills that impact agriculture. Today, I want to talk to you about the top priority for Indiana Farm Bureau this session: road funding. The good news is that House Bill 1002, which increases funding for both state and local roads, cleared both houses. There are many similarities in the bills. Both bills raised the gasoline tax by 10 cents, as well as the motor carrier surcharge by 10 cents. The Senate version of the bill raised the special fuels tax by 6 cents, and the House version raised it by 10 cents. The special fuel tax applies to on-road diesel. Both bills also include an option for tolling in the future. However, additional study and requests for waivers from the federal government will be needed before tolling can become a viable option. There are significant differences in the bills as well. The primary difference is in the funding mechanisms that they use. The Senate has higher registration fees because the Senate does not support a shift in the sales tax on gasoline to road funding. Additionally, the motor carrier surcharge in the Senate version is applied to all vehicles that use on-road diesel, not just commercially plated vehicles, as the law now states. The final difference in the bills is how much funding goes back to local government. In the Senate version, less assistance is provided to locals as part of the overall reduction in revenue. We have already begun meeting with key legislators and officials in the administration. It is important that they hear from you. They need to know that you support increased user fees. However, they also need to understand that it is critical to farmers that additional funding comes back to locals to help support the maintenance and construction of rural roads and bridges. We are asking that additional revenue is increased in the final version of the bill for local roads. Be on the lookout for an action alert in the next 2 weeks. It is important that as a Farm Bureau member, that you find your voice and that you help achieve a great result on this priority issue. Thank you.